Another article in the Sports Business Journal from this week was how big firms are starting to sell packages for fans to go and see their favorite college football teams on away games. In the article, it talks about how the packages will range from anywhere from $200 to $300 per game. The package includes the bus ride, the ticket, and food for the game. Um, on the college aspect, athletes in all colleges playing an away game is always very intimidating. You walk into a stadium and it's full of the other team's fans, especially in football, like you see in the background, where there's 20 to 40,000 people a game, all of them cheering against you, all of them booing you, and doing whatever they can to make sure their team wins and put you out of your game. So, from a college athlete aspect, most of us would love to have our own fans that are cheering us on and just people behind our back, knowing that there's someone there rooting for us. I'm sure it's the same for any other sport. Uh, how would you guys feel if the baseball team on the road had people there for you guys? If half the students were there cheering you on?
Yeah, it'd be like encouraging if you saw some of your fans, not just the opposing team's fans. You feel better about your game, that kind of stuff.
What about the cross country?
Yeah, when I'm running on the course, seeing familiar faces and hearing people's families calling my name really pushes me a lot more.
In all sports, you can ask any college athlete; they'll say the same thing. And in the journal, they talk about how um, for Alabama State, for example, there's already 15,000 packages sold for playoff games, and how they didn't think this would be a good market, but it's one of the biggest markets they've gone into so far.
In this week's Sports Business Journal, an article titled Firm Combs Social Media as Background Check for College Hires is about a new business called Social Media Sports Management created by Carrie Cecile, who is providing digital background checks as part of its services. Companies and administrators of colleges can hire this company for them to investigate potential athletes and employees, to go through all their public profiles on social media, to look out for red flags and potentially future problems with the company.
How do you think this new field will affect managers and athletes around the world?
I think now with this company offering its services to colleges and large corporations, people are going to be a lot more careful with what they post on social media now that everything can be found and presented to the company. And also, since I feel like we've been kids, we've been told if you put it on the internet, it never permanently goes away and someone can always find it.
Yeah.
So this will make people more cautious of what they say and do and post for the public to see.
Yeah, I feel like you could post something and within even a few minutes or seconds, it's everyone can see it and it's out there. Like professional athletes will post something and it's on ESPN in seconds.
Yeah, it can cost professional athletes millions of dollars in contracts and endorsements, and it can also cost future college athletes scholarships. If a college sees something that they don't like, they may not offer them regardless of them being amazing.
Wouldn't it be better if professional athletes or coaches or GMs or anybody not use social media because no matter what, somebody somewhere won't take what they write the right way and it'll cause stories for them?
Ideally, yes, it'd be perfect in a perfect world if no one had social media, because then nothing can be interpreted the wrong way. But that's not going to happen with how we are with our phones now.
No toilet paper. Pound sign, are you kidding me? Soggy pants? No shame. I know these guys too.
You have the same amount of hours in a day as Beyonce. Be fierce. Be bootylicious. Wait, is there a hashtag? Oh, no, there's not. Bootylicious, all right.
Aye, baby. Aye, baby.
How did I get these guys in here?
Anyway, one of these days, you realize your shirt has been tucked into your underwear. Okay? What's wrong with that?
To the kid who just walked by my table and crop dusted me in the library, not cool.
If you don't like Beyonce, I don't like you.
Did I just pay a guy to twerk? Yes, I did. Oh my. Oh my.
There's something to be said about saying nothing.
Continuing on from last week's Sports Business Journal on the article about Learfield and IMG College merging to create one large company. Both companies anticipated that this merger would not be an issue, and with a recent change in administration to Trump, with his business background, he's always open for mergers, it seems. But the question at hand is if this is going to create a monopoly, and with antitrust laws in place, this is not allowed technically in the United States. And the question is going to be if other competitors even have a place in the market at this point, are they going to be able to realistically compete still? And are they even going to have a fair shot? Like, are they going to be able to afford to compete with the new merger between IMG College and Learfield? Of course, Learfield and IMG College think that their merger will be beneficial to college sports and their client schools, but other competitors in the field may think that they don't even have a shot anymore, and that it's like too on level of a playing field for them now. Obviously, IMG College and Learfield think this merger is beneficial to the competition in the market, but how do you think the competition will feel now that two of the larger companies in this industry are merging to become one?
I really don't think there's going to be much competition at this point. I mean, having the two biggest companies merge to just create one whole big thing, I mean, it'd just be kind of like Pepsi and Coke combining. It just pull everybody else out of the competition. It wouldn't be them. It'd just be one set thing. I just don't think at this point that it would be even worth trying to compete with this company.
Yeah, I agree with Nick. When the two biggest companies will get together, they'll just blow anyone out of the water. Companies won't even bother trying to fight this because they know they're going to lose. Two of the biggest companies, they have the most income and the most resources possible to use, so no matter what, it'll probably help college athletes in the end because it's two big companies coming together, but it's horrible for any other company that wanted to take a chance and get involved in this.
Like we said, they dominate majority of the largest schools in the market. What do you think some benefits are to the Learfield IMG College merger?
Well, with having the market they have now, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for them to expand on what they advertise in the college athlete world, and also with the with the competitive advantage they have now. It's great for them. It's great for all of college sports because these two companies have done a great job in the past for what they do, and now that they're compromising and trying to work together, it'll be fantastic to see what they can achieve together.
Sports professor Rick Horrow beyond the scoreboard as college football nears its midpoint. IMG College and Learfield announced their definitive agreement to merge. Terms of the deal not been disclosed. Analysts have estimated the deal could be worth more than $2.5 billion. In a joint statement, IMG and Learfield cited numerous merger benefits, enhanced services, consistent promotions, technological innovation, and greater economic opportunities for starters. Learfield oversees athletic, multimedia, and sponsorship rights for 130 U.S. colleges and universities and acquired complementary services, stadium concessions, hospitality services, ticket sales, and the like. Meanwhile, IMG College represents nearly 90 universities and conferences, as well as trademark licensing and consumer rights products for over 200 schools, conferences, and bowl games. The two companies' combined portfolios include more than 70% of Division I schools and over 80% of Power 5 conference members. I'm the sports professor Rick Horrow, and that's Beyond the Scoreboard.
This has been fun. Thanks for watching.